episode 3. This is getting very mysterious at this point. So, for those who have not watched the previous ones, I will just show what was that? That's how it ends, to make it even more mysterious and suspicious. Am I missing something? She runs away. As you can see, the guy is lying there broken, and it seems like the tiger is tidying it up. But she runs away blindly into the sunset, blindly into the darkness, and she has no clue why. And here we get a nice full shot of the tiger cleaning up the mess, and you can see like this probably was his eye, bits and pieces of the guy that fell, the happiness label, the super glue, some old bananas, all into the bin. Heavy stuff, eh? And then she's looking, she's missing something. She's like, I'm missing something, damn it. I'm gonna find it. So she's like, okay, let's try every way. So, she tries random rooms, like this one's dressing room, director's room. But she doesn't have enough light. And what is this thing anyway? Like a tampon with yellow stuff coming out of it. And then she's like, the world through memory hole. She's a pair of eyes. And she wonders. Anyway, the tiger distracts her. And they run away into the sunset. There you go at last. Big sun and some water bubbles following them. Good, cute. And somebody's in an air balloon. I wish I was on an air balloon. Damn it. And they ran away into the sunset and they love it. And oh my god, it's Freddy. Finally she meets him. So her and the tiger and this bubble. Some fish of course. And then Freddy. Freddy really goddamn looks like himself. I'm really proud of that one. Alright, so he goes, let's be invisible together. Because he's got a song called The Invisible Man. And she's the invisible woman. So kind of go together. And the shark, I'm gonna eat you. For those who did not see, I'm pointing it out. The teeth, man. Hola. And so, did their dream come true? I don't think so. And inside the shark, there were more sharks. Just in case you ever wondered what the hell goes on inside of a shark. Well, there are more sharks. And other things like the sun, 3 planets, and a tiny yellow scooter. There we go. And so, her and Freddy, tiny yellow scooter, some planets, and the sun. That's the tongue of the shark that swallowed them. Okay. So she goes, and it was just like Aqua Park sliding down the shark. Very Christmassy. So I guess there's a bit of shit, the scooter, and the microphone of Freddy. The planets, the sun, which is leaving a big shiny trail, another shit coming up, but then her. So she's sort of like sharing this space of intestines of the shark. Time has come to leave behind the comforts of the canalization. So I guess the shark shut her out somewhere, no? Because that's what would happen. And so she ended up in the canalization. And because the shark went to the toilet, well, obviously. And she's in there in this canalization, which is a canal. So we have babies and sheep, because that's what happens in the canal. And she comes outside and she's like, freedom from the shark. So she got out. Oops. Maybe not quite what she had in mind. It was a toilet. And it happens to be a toilet in a restaurant. So she got out and made someone a fine lobster. Oh la la, she looks good as a lobster. And when they cracked her shell with an axe, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony came out and went everywhere. Well, mildly violent, Sean there. Look away if you can handle it. And finally, she crawls out of the shell, right? Completely naked again. She kind of got used to it. She kind of liked being inside her shell. She's less naked, once you've got a shell on. And the waiter is like, bathroom is this way, madam. And she's a bit ashamed. because like she's naked, but she's not really naked like she was before. So she goes to the bathroom. Wow, this thing is beautiful. WC, you see. And she picks it up, but behind this thing was a flying sheep. And she's like, oh my god, wait for me. So, because, oh my god, she totally wants that sheep. Until the town. Doo-doo-doo. So they go on a little adventure. Yes, they look like Marlboro lights for those of you smoking away. And they go downstairs and they're like, wow. So she's just riding this flying sheep. It's having a lot of fun. Meanwhile, upstairs, and there was a restaurant. So she's bumped into a restaurant. It's probably not the same one. I think it's like next door. Well, next some doors, because I think, you know, she fell down there and then she comes out. Maybe a restaurant on the same street or something like that. So she comes in through the hole in the floor on the sheep, and then she sees people. What are they thinking? Well, they're eating their hearts out, and I don't even know, because I don't even see that they're like badly wounded. They've got plasters on. This guy is a waiter who's serving them their own organs. This guy is eating his own legs, some ribs, a heart, but they don't even know they're doing it. And that teapot came out of nowhere. So her and the sheep meets teapot. I think we already saw the teapot in the previous shot, so really she could have guessed right now. So, oops, and then she falls. Viva la vida! It was what Frida wrote on her last painting. So, that's the end of episode 3. Thank you.